great day to actually come in here and see what is current in terms of farming, conservation, biodiversity and all the science that surrounds it. So for me as a farmer and a conservationist, it's really good to meet like-minded people and actually see what everyone is doing and really do some really good sharing of ideas.
We would love to develop new wheat varieties, and we're beginning to look at it for human consumption because there's going to be more value in that part of the chain.
So we can see here that we've had some changes in our diversity. We've had different breeds coming in to actually boost the productivity and the economics of our animals.
So we're commissioning a study to look at those crops, those pulse crops, to see what we can grow in the UK, because I think one of the things as the different pesticides that we can use are reducing is we're going to have to think about more diversity in rotations.
I think it's always fantastic to hear producers talking about what they're doing, and we heard some great talks about biodiversity and heard the passion with which those producers are working to increase the wildlife on their farms. I think what came across to me as a remaining challenge is really how do we get other farmers across the country who aren't engaged in that way to take up the sort of leaf message and actually do more on their farms, and that came through in the discussion later on. And I think the challenge which we touched on in talking about consumers is really how to set a retail context which helps consumers think more about the values that lie behind their food, and one which isn't driven at the moment primarily by price.
We as leaf mart farmers are in that niche farming, and we've got now a great way of being able to promote that quality and those standards that we as leaf farmers are advocating and working towards.
It's always inspiring, we always see a good group of people, and then we're always challenged by what we listen to. So I always love this day, it's great fun. And then we also had a delicious lunch, so all good.